Welcome back to The Haunted Beard, everybody. My name is Jake. Thank you for joining me. Today, I want to talk to you about a massive hidden gem in the found footage genre. So recently, I've been going through watching some more found footage films, was wanting to put a video together, just giving you some new recommendations and ones that I think are worth watching. And I came across this one that I've only just recently heard of, like within the last week. And it was so great, I just decided to give it its own video. And this is a genuine hidden gem. It has less than 1,000 votes on IMDb. Came out in 2021, and that is the film Howard's Mill. And oh my goodness, this was such a pleasant surprise. I absolutely loved it. So Howard's Mill is a faux documentary that is presented just like any sort of true crime story. There's obviously a lot of element of mystery to it, with some horror elements mixed in as well. And it tells the story of an abandoned piece of farmland in rural Tennessee, which may hold the key to multiple missing person cases spanning over 40 years. And this movie weaves quite the mystery, and it wasn't more than about 10 minutes into this thing where I was just fully hooked and totally on board. So the film opens up with this married couple who one of their hobbies is they like to go out metal detecting to search for buried treasure. And so they go out to this piece of land in Tennessee called Howard's Mill, and the wife just straight up vanishes. And there's a two-person documentary crew that hears about this disappearance that goes out to interview the husband, as he has recently come under suspicion for being involved with his now missing wife. And what unfolds is one of the most layered and unpredictable mysteries that I have seen in any found footage movie. So as the documentary filmmakers and now the husband continue to investigate, they discovered that there have been multiple disappearances that have occurred on this property throughout the last many, many years. And is there some sort of connection or link to all of them that they're trying to figure out what exactly is happening to people on this property? And I don't want to get into very many of the details of this film, because that's part of what makes it so great, is just peeling back the layers of the mystery, finding out all the crazy and unpredictable directions it goes to. But one of the most effective sequences, for me anyways, is there is an actual found footage recording within the fake documentary of a young girl who went missing back in 1994. And we actually see what happens. And just the presentation of that little clip within this movie, it's just fantastic. It's so simple, but man, it's just very well done. In addition to the great mystery that unfolds, one of the other aspects that I think works quite well is actually the acting. The performances here are actually pretty solid. And most of the time, at least with a lot of found footage films, you kind of have to sort of disregard the acting and some of the dialogue, but here it actually serves the film quite well. I wrote down in my notes as I was watching the film, like, they go around town interviewing a lot of the locals and what they know about the Howard's Mill property. And I wrote down that the actors that they get in the film, they feel like these authentic, real townsfolk people from where they're actually filming. Well, come to find out at the end of the movie, they actually were townsfolk from the town. And so this movie just has a layer of authenticity to it that you don't find in many other found footage films. And I think it's all the better for that. And there's so many little things that happen throughout the film that I just found captivating, that continue to kind of take the film in new directions, in unexpected places. And there's just simple things like, finding secret passageways in a house and exploring this hidden cave and finding out where it leads. And I was just surprised at like how many layers and how deep the mystery goes, and just all this sort of investigative work and just the directions and the places it goes to, I thought were just fascinating. Like I said, it just captivated me and kept my interest. I couldn't wait to find out where the story went. And one of the other things that really hooked me in was trying to figure out what sort of horror direction they were going to take this. Was it going to be a more natural explanation? Was it going to be more of a supernatural explanation? Was there going to be some sort of monster, some sort of aliens? You know, what exactly was going to be the explanation to what exactly was happening? And so just kind of sitting on the edge of my seat in anticipation and curiosity, trying to figure out where exactly they were going to take this, I just thoroughly enjoyed that entire experience. And finally, I just really enjoyed the note that the movie ended on and how it chose to kind of conclude the mystery of the film. I really enjoyed. Man, this I think would be a great candidate for setting up a sequel as well. I think there could be more sort of stuff to explore within this little world, and man, I would love to see a sequel. But anyways, yeah, I cannot recommend this enough, especially if you are like myself, you like found footage, you like the, you know, faux documentary, mockumentary, true crime, mystery stuff. Man, I just thought this was so well written and well put together. Has just a great mystery, some great, you know, found footage elements to it, all sorts of unexpected twists and turns, and I just totally thought it was great. So if you haven't seen Howard's Mill, definitely check it out. It is streaming on a handful of different platforms right now. I watched it just a couple days ago on Tubi for free. So, man, if this sounds even remotely interesting to you, please go check it out. It is well worth your time. If you've seen this, definitely hit me up down below. Let me know your thoughts. Would love to hear from you. So thank you so much for watching. That is all I got for you. If you got something out of this video, please do me a favor and do not click that subscribe button unless you want to be haunted by the beard.